Yeah, so I think the problem is that the viral hepatitis, there are no typical signs and symptoms which come early. So as a result, most of the people who are suffering from these diseases are not aware of it till the end time when the liver gets affected. And out of the estimated, say around 325 million people in the world right now, almost 290 million are not aware of the hepatitis, that they have viral hepatitis. So as a result, the WHO decided to, increase the awareness of this by creating this World Hepatitis Day, which is to make people aware of the problems of viral hepatitis. So that is the reason. India is a bigger problem because the lack of healthcare, the reach of healthcare is even less than the developed world. So it is estimated that India will probably have around 30 million people of hepatitis B, of which I'm sure the same 90% will not be aware, and around 15 to 20 million people of hepatitis C. Hepatitis B and C both are mainly transmitted by body fluids and blood. So basically, improper blood transfusion or unsafe sex practices or use of IV drug uses, sharing of needles, sharing of razors, and one more important thing is a vertical transmission from mother to child, in case that is more important in case of hepatitis B. So these are basically the main ways in which these are transmitted. And also in healthcare practices, healthcare professionals, they are at risk when they get infected by a infected needle or something like that. For a long time, we didn't have any effective cure for hepatitis B and C, but now hepatitis C, the current medications, the current generation of medications that we have, they are very effective, and we can have cures as high as 90 to 100% with just oral medications. Hepatitis B can not be completely cured in that sense of the word, but we can control it with effective medications, and the vaccinations can prevent getting hepatitis B. So it's important to realize that not all people need any treatment for hepatitis B. Almost the majority of the patients with hepatitis B will just be what we call as carriers. That means they will have the virus in them, but the virus will not be replicating or not be growing in their body. So they don't need any treatment, but they have to be aware of this condition, and their family the family members have to be tested for it, and they need to be undergoing a regular interval tests at regular interval to just find out if there's anything which is changing in their body. But otherwise, not all people require treatment, and people who require treatment, if they take regular medications, it's very easy to control this virus with the current medications. Yeah, so hepatitis C now, as I said earlier, we have very effective medications for hepatitis C, and which can almost completely cure the hepatitis C. So if people are aware that they are suffering from hepatitis C, which is the point of the World Hepatitis Day, they can be treated. So that is the one good thing about this disease at this point of time. So the main thing is, as we said, 9 out of 10 people not knowing. This is a major burden on our healthcare. So people who are at risk, like people who had surgeries in the 1960s or 70s, before we had safe blood transfusion practices, people who have had multiple sex partners or unprotected sex or have shared needles, or people who have had any high risk, like people with hemophilia who have required blood transfusion, they should get themselves tested. So then they know about this, and we can do something about it. And patients who are once diagnosed with hepatitis B and C, they should not ignore it and go to a medical professional and get treated properly. And then I think we can control these diseases with our current medications.